Welcome to week 2 of the London Pauper League Winter 2026 season. Last week we kicked off our newest season and we had a lone player manage to get a 3-0 as Hayden piloted Familiars to that accolade. Several other players followed him closely with 7-point weeks, as we had a lot of draws at the top tables with grindy decks like finalists Jack and Ernesto on Pestilence and Grixis Affinity respectively. We're into week 2 now, and this is our last one of the year. So we might see people trying to end the year strongly, or since it's early in the season, we might have people still trying to have some fun and figure out what they want to play with some brews. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. We hope to see you back to the channel soon. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm playing a sort of Eldrazi Wildfire Jund deck. It's my first ever Pauper deck that I ever made, and it's my second time here, so yeah, having fun with it.
My name's Connor, and I'm playing Mono Blue Terror. I'm running the list that is the one that top 8'd Paupergeddon, so 3 Disrupts, 3 Boomerang, 3 Counterspell. It's all a bit dubious. No deep analysis. So it's sort of to test it out. I don't think it's my favourite version, but we'll see how it goes. Give it a go. The bomb.
Okay.
Ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Delver of Secrets.
Solid.
Go
Draw
for
for turn. Dross Forge, Bridge, and pass.
Untap. Upkeep trigger.
Yep.
I'll show you a brainstorm.
Nice.
I'll flip this Delver.
Just 3/2 flying, right?
It's a 3/2 flying. I'll draw for turn. Swing for 3.
Take 3.
I'll take you down to 17.
Yep.
I'm going to tap for 1. I'm going to brainstorm.
Makes sense.
1, 2, 3, 4. Not what we were hoping for. This will go back on top. This will go back on top. Go.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Land for turn.
Yep.
Never punish. Tap 2. Cleansing Wildfire. Targeting
Sure.
my Dross Forge Bridge.
Yep.
Searching for a forest. Da-da-da-da-da. If I have one. Yeah.
I would think.
Fail to
I
find.
imagine
No.
so.
Give it a good old shuffle.
See, seemingly I have been punished, but we'll we'll see how it goes.
And I'll draw a card. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'll pass to you.
Cool. Untap. Upkeep. Thought Scour targeting myself.
Makes sense.
I'll mill a mental note, and I will draw.
Found that land.
I will draw for turn. Swing for 3.
Take 3.
Down to 13. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Land for turn.
Yep.
Tap 4 for everyone's favorite card. Riding
Yeah.
Create 2 not coma coils.
How many cards have I seen? Oh, sweet.
And then I'll pass.
Yeah, sweet. Untap. Upkeep and draw. Going to ponder. All good?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
2.
Gonna put these back on top. I'll just keep them and I'll draw. Islands.
Nice.
Go.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Land for turn.
Yeah.
I will tap 2.
Yep.
Cleansing Wildfire.
Yep.
Searching for a swamp.
Yeah. Well, it's more of a I've seen 6 extra cards and I've only seen 1 extra land.
It's a rough way to go.
Yeah, it happens. For yourself.
Draw the card. 3 mana plus that 2. I will tap a black.
Yep.
And I'll sack an Eldrazi Spawn.
Yep.
Floating one. To cast Gixian Infiltrator.
Sure. Sounds good.
Then I will pay 1 and the other Eldrazi spawn
Sure.
for a. Let's put it here. And the one there. For a Lembus.
Sure.
When it enters, scry 1. I'll leave it there, draw a card. Then I'm just going to crack and sack this
Yep.
to search for a swamp, and I will pass after
Pass.
doing that.
End step, I will mental note.
There's that swamp.
I will mill a Cryptic Serpent, a Terror, and I will draw. Okay. Untap. 2, 4, 5.
Thank you.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Islands. I'm going to tap for 1. Play a Delver.
Nice.
And I'll say go.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw a card. Tap a swamp to cast a Blood Fountain. Does it resolve?
Blood Fountain. Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay, creating a blood token. I'm then going to tap 1 with my 4 artifacts on the battlefield. Cast a Refurbished Familiar. Does it resolve?
Familiar.
You want to discard cards, right?
Yeah. Just thinking.
No worries.
Cards in hand?
4 currently.
I think I'm going to let that go,
Okay,
and I'm going to discard a Cryptic Serpent.
interesting. And slightly worrying. I'll then move to combat, and I'll
pretty
swing with
worrying
my Gixian Infiltrator, which is currently a 4/3.
Currently a 4/3. Yeah, I'll take 4. Well, I won't. I'll just go no blockers unless you want to do. Do you want to do anything?
I will actually. I'll tap 2, and I will give it a +1 and a lifelink counter. Well, I'll cast Unexpected Fangs.
I'll cast Counter Spell.
Makes sense. So, 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep trigger. Show you a Lauren revealed.
Solid card.
And I will draw. I cycle.
Yep.
Sure. Seeing where all the cards are clumped, which is sad. This feels pretty bad. For yourself,
Sorry.
that's all right. I'm going to tap for 1 and play a Terror.
Nice.
And I will say go.
Okay. In your end step, I'm just going to tap 2 and sack the Lembus, gain 3 life,
Yep.
and shuffle it back into my library. Trigger goes up to 3. Two blue untapped, correct?
Yes.
Not a worrying number at all.
No.
Untap,
Depends who you are. It's all right for me.
upkeep, draw a card. could also just be a bluff. So, land for turn,
Yeah.
Stagwood Bridge. I'm going to move to combat
Yep.
and swim with the Gixian Infiltrator for 5.
How is this for me? Five cards in hand? Is it?
3 now.
Three?
It's basically
I
nothing.
think if that happens anyway, I'm pretty fucked. I mean, I lose spawn coverage. I'm gonna put the terror in front.
Okay. Then I am going to tap 2,
Yep.
cast an Unexpected Fangs.
In response, I'm gonna tap for 2. I'm gonna cast Boomerang, targeting the Gixian Infiltrator. Return target non-land permanent. Target permanent to its owner's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then how much mana have I spent this turn? I have cast
You cast Unexpected Fangs, and I believe.
and just played my tap land, right?
Yes.
Yep. Sorry, I put these underneath my
Yeah,
tap,
yeah,
so it
that's
just was like. So I'll pay 2
Yep.
to cast Gixian Infiltrator.
Sure.
Then I'll cast 2 to cast Fanatical Offering, sacrificing the blood token.
Yep.
Turn it into a map token, and
Yeah.
draw 2 cards.
Sounds good.
1 and 2. I will then, as I sacrifice something, trigger on the Gixian Infiltrator,
Yep.
and I'll pass to you.
Hands up. Sure. Start with a brainstorm.
Nice.
2, 3. This on top. This on top. Oh, that's.
1 card in hand.
2.
2.
1 card in hand.
Okay.
1 card in hand. $17. I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
I'm going to just swing with the terror.
Take 5.
Yep. Say go.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw a card. Land for turn.
Yep.
Tap lands. Tap 2. So you've seen it before, you'll see it again. Cleansing Wildfire. Looking for a... let's get a mountain this time.
Sure.
And also make sure I'm not close to failing to find.
Probably got
Unless I don't...
2? 2 more?
I've got 2 left.
Yeah,
When I
there
don't
you
find
go.
a mountain, I find a swamp.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Tap 2.
Yep.
Cast a Gixian Infiltrator.
Sure.
Pay 1.
Yep.
And I will explore
Yep.
onto this Gixian Infiltrator.
Yeah, you get your +1.
Galvanic Blast.
Yeah.
+1 here. Sacrificing the map token. So another +1. And a +1 here. Move to combat, swing for 5.
Swing for 5. I'll take 5.
Yep.
Down to 11. You're at 11, you're at 12. Yep.
Pass to you.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. Oh, yes.
Uh-oh. That's not a good noise.
What I have in my hand. 12. Just block. Here, if I...
Question, do you have anything in your graveyard with flashback?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment.
Cards in hand?
Two cards in hand. I'm going to move to combat.
Yep.
Attempt to swing with the Terror.
Declare a double block.
Double block. Sure. Yeah, sure.
How are you before
well,
allocating damage?
yeah.
So that's what, currently 2, that would make it 3, 4, it still kills.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So trade both of them. I will tap for 2. And I'll play a Cryptic Serpent.
Nice.
And I'll take go.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw a card. Cards in hand?
1.
Okay. Tap. Move to combat. Swing with the Gixian Infiltrator.
Which is currently a 2.
5, 4.
Currently a 5. I will double block with both of my...
Okay. I will pay 1, and I will Galvanic Blast one of them. And I'll pay 1, and I'll Galvanic Blast it again.
I think I'm going to scoop. I think I'm too far behind.
Game 1?
Yeah.
Game 1 went quite well. I was quite lucky. My opponent unfortunately missed their land drops. They only had 1 land for the first few turns, and I was able to ramp up and get enough of a board state to go over the top. Sideboarding in, I added some Pyroblasts, some red fire elemental blasts as I'm up against the blue Terror deck. And I decided to take out the Cracklan Shamans. Decided against putting in Duresses. I don't know whether that was the right choice or not, because I'm worried about he wants things in his graveyard, so I wanted to try and keep them away from it straight away.
So game 1 wasn't my favourite. I kept a 1-lander with a Ponder, a Mental Note and a Thought Scour in it. And I didn't even mill a land. I didn't see any lands. I believe that's what I kept. It wasn't good. I didn't see any lands for quite some time. And that meant I didn't have Counterspell up for turn 4, where he got to just slam a Chrysalis, and once you slam a Chrysalis, it's game over, really. So, wasn't my favourite, I would say. Sideboarding, so this version of the list runs Steel Sabotage in the side, so 3 Steel Sabotage in and 2 Annul in. I also brought in Dispel, a lot of instant interaction. Took out the 3 Disrupt, took out the Delvers, they trade terribly with everything. And then it was just a hope and a dream, really. Hoping it would go better in game 2. I will say all good.
Yeah.
And go.
Draw for turn. Never punished. Land for turn pass.
Cycle. It's land. For yourself.
There you go.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Go.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Land for turn. Tap 2. Cleansing Wildfire.
In response, I'm going to Steel Sabotage, bouncing your land back to hand. Target artifact owner's hand.
So
that fizzles.
yeah. Yeah, pass.
Untap. Upkeep and draw.
So is that just return target artifact to hand?
Artifact to hand. Yeah, or counter target artifact.
Nice.
It's got the 2 do you want to?
No, all good.
Yeah. Go for it.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Land for turn, tap land,
Yep.
tap 1 for a nihil spellbomb.
For Nil Spellbomb, I will counter.
Yep.
All good?
Yeah, was pass.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. I'm going to tap for 1. Yeah. Full scan.
Yeah.
Targeting myself. Melon Island. Counter spell and draw. We are sitting at 5. Here's a Cryptic Serpent.
Yeah.
So you go.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Land for turn, pass.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. I will swing for 6.
Tap 1, destroy target blue permanent.
I will attempt to dispel.
Dispels.
Swing for 6.
Take 6.
Down to 14. I will tap for 1 and ponder.
Yeah.
Whoop. Apologies. We'll stack it like this and draw. Go.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Oof. Whilst you're tapped out, red elemental blast the serpent.
Yep.
I think makes some sense. Sorry. Are you okay if I do it with this red mana or no?
Yeah, go for
Sure?
it. Yeah.
Okay. Tap 2 for a Gixian Infiltrator
Sure.
and pass.
Untap. Draw. Swing for 5.
Take 5.
Terror.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Let us try and find something. Tap 2, Fanatical Offering.
Sacrificing.
Sacrificing this this artifact here.
So that will sack and you will
Yeah.
get a counter. Counter spell. No cousin.
Pass. Pass.
Sorry, didn't hear you.
It's okay.
Draw. I'm going to tap for 1. I'm going to cast Sleep of the Dead on.
Okay.
Okay.
Game 2, unfortunately, I got completely rolled. On turn 2, bounced my artifact land straight to my hand, countering the Cleansing Wildfire at the same time. Just got blown out of the water in Game 2.
So game two was good because I got to do the thing where he went to Wildfire his land and I bounced it back to hand with Steel Sabotage. That's what you're hoping for. And then after that, just keeping enough mana open just to counter things and swing with big creatures before you can do anything. And that was, that meant I got to clinch out the victory. Yeah, let's go for it.
Pass.
Funny. Go for it.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Land for turn, tap 1, Nihil Spellbomb.
Spell Pierce.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. Islands. Go.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Oh, dying. Tap 2 for an Ichor Wellspring.
For an Ichor Wellspring. Yeah, sure.
Okay, draw a card. Land for turn.
Yeah.
Pass.
In your end step, I am going to Mental Note. We'll mill an island, and draw. I then am going to still in my end step, in your end step, sorry.
Yeah.
Thought Scour.
Is that the exact same
Island.
thing?
Annul. Draw. All good?
Yeah.
Untap. There's not a lot of spells in there.
Yeah, lots of islands I see.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Say go.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Land for turn. Tap 2 Attempt to cast Cleansing Wildfire, targeting the Slagwood Bridge.
In response, I'll attempt to cast Boomerang targeting the bridge.
Yep. Oh, in response, can I float the red mana?
Yes, yeah.
Float 1, 2, for a makeshift munitions.
Sure.
Pass to you.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. Oh, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's enough.
Just about. I'm going to say go.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Land for turn. Tap 2.
Yep.
Attempt to cast a Gixian Infiltrator.
I will attempt to counterspell.
Counterspell resolves. Pass to you.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. This is tough.
Cards in hand.
5? 2, 4, 6. 6.
3.
I'm going to say go.
End step, pay 1, sacrifice this, deal 1 damage to face.
Yes.
Sacrifice trigger, draw a card. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Land for turn.
Yeah.
Tap 2. For a Gixian Infiltrator.
Gixian Infiltrator. Yeah, sure.
Pass.
In your end step, I will Thought Scour targeting myself.
Yep.
I will mill an island. An island.
Oh my god.
And I will draw. Still in your end step,
Thoughts go again?
Brainstorm.
Okay. Put those
1,
islands out of there.
2, 3. Oh my god.
It happens.
I'm going to put this back, and I will put back this, I guess.
Yep.
Untap. Upkeep. Cycle.
Finding a land. Nice.
If there's any left. That's insane.
Every mill.
Every mill has had at least one land in
Yeah.
it. Well, so
I mean, you
one
still
of
have enough.
I do. I do. Just about. See what we find. For yourself. And we will draw. Okay. Islands. Tap 2. Serpent. Go.
Untap. End step.
Yep.
Sacrifice this. 1/1 counter.
Yeah. Do you want to get your land?
And find a. Let's grab a mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, right at the bottom.
Marvelous.
Makes it easy.
I feel like you either find them immediately or they're never in the bit you're looking at.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh, I've just gone through the whole thing 3 times. Where is it?
Yes.
And you start doubting yourself whether you even put it in. Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Land for turn.
Yep.
I will tap 2 for a Nickel Wellspring. Oh, you're out. You're out of mana. I need to stop being scared. Draw a card.
Yeah. We've got no
Tap
mana.
4
Yep.
for Writhing Chrysalis.
Chrysalis. Sure.
Good thing about not having to worry too much. Then sacrifice them immediately, casting a Lembus.
Yep.
Scrying 1, drawing a card. Scry 1. I'll
Yep.
leave it there. Draw the card. Move to combat.
Sure. Yeah.
6/5. I don't really want to race you, but I'm also worried about Sleep of the Dead and things like that. Is there one in your graveyard or no?
I do not believe
Or
so.
anything with flashback in your graveyard?
No, nothing at the moment.
Okay, I will just pass, I think.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. Islands. Move to combat. Swing for 6.
Declare Gixian Infiltrator as a blocker.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both kill each other.
Go for it.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Seen him before somewhere, but don't worry, you've seen him as well. Cast Xian Infiltrator. Resolves?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Resolves.
I will then pay 1, sacrificing the Ichor Wellspring
Yep.
from the makeshift missions.
Yep.
Drawing a card, dealing 1 damage to face.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's right.
I'll play my land for turn. Swamp.
Yep.
I will pass to you.
That's to me. Okay. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Islands. Brainstorm.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Interesting. I think I'll do this, then this.
Okay.
I will tap for 1.
Yep.
Terror.
I will tap 1 and Pyroblast.
Cards in hand?
1.
One card in hand.
And
Sure. That's
Yep.
okay. Terror.
yep.
Go.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Tap 2
Yep.
to cast a Fanatical Offering,
Sacrificing
the Lembus.
Lembus. So the Lembus will shuffle in, you'll get a thing here. I will counter the Fanatical Offering though. Oh man.
Thank you.
That's right. Man.
Then I will pay 1,
Yep.
sacrificing it to deal 1 damage there.
Yep.
Again. Tap, sacrificing.
So wait, so we've got
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then-
so let's just
This will be tap 1, and I'm going to sacrifice the Riding Chrysalis onto there.
Yep. So that's
Another 1, so 7.
yep.
1/1 counters. Destroying my mana base,
Yep.
and I'll swing for 9.
I'll take 9.
Pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm going to tap for 1, cast Thought Scour, targeting myself.
Yep.
We will mill Island, Ponder, draw. We'll tap 1, cast Mental Note.
Yep.
We'll mill Brainstorm, Steel Sabotage, draw. Say go.
Untap, a lot less lands, upkeep, draw a card. Move to combat, swing for 9.
Chomp.
Yep. Pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Mental Note.
Yep.
Mill Boomerang, Steel Sabotage, draw. Thought Scan. Lauren Revealed, Island, draw. Ponder. There's an answer
gotta
in here
find something somewhere.
1, 2, 3. Sorry, just thinking.
That's okay. Anything with flashback in your graveyard?
No, no.
Oh, that's so
I've
rough.
milled over half my deck and there's nothing in there. No Sleep of the Dead as it stands.
How many are you running? 1 or 2?
That would be telling.
Oh, yeah, fair.
I'm going to put them back like this and keep them on top. I'll draw. Cryptic Serpent, go.
Counter spell. Good game.
Game 3. So game 3 was a rough one. Rough one, I'd say. Game 3, I had a good board, had a good state. Then he missioned all of his lands at my creature, at my Cryptic Serpent, making his Gixian Infiltrator huge, where he then swung at me multiple times, and both of my Sleep of the Deads were right at the bottom of my library. So wasn't particularly, wasn't in my favour, let's say. But no, it was a good game, just wrong cards in the wrong place.
Final game, I was quite lucky in the sense of he went through 3/4 of his deck, couldn't find any Sleep of the Dead or answers. I ended up blowing up all my lands to kill his terrors and ping him down, and then ended up to win with Gixian Infiltrator with 9/1/1 counters on.